that first deal, it was a big step for me. And I basically just said, look, I'm a real estate attorney. I can help you out. I don't want to be the real estate attorney on the deal, but what I can do is kind of oversee all of the real estate attorney and the securities attorney on the deal.
Tell us about that first big, either 100 unit, 200 unit, 300 unit, where you really stepped up and you felt like I'm playing in the pros. What was that first deal? And what was the biggest hurdle you had to overcome?
Yeah, I mean, even though I was still around it, I was seeing these deals being closed from the legal perspective. It was still a massive mental hurdle to get over it. And, being an analytical type of person, I tried to learn everything I could. I soaked it all up. I listened to podcasts. I read the books. I got a coach. I did all this stuff, but it was still I was still stuck in that W-2 mindset. Like, well, maybe I should just put my head down and work harder rather than smarter. And, that first deal, it was a big step for me. And I basically just said, look, I'm a real estate attorney. I can help you out. I don't want to be the real estate attorney on the deal, but what I can do is kind of oversee all of the real estate attorney and the securities attorney on the deal. I can oversee their work. I can put a second set of eyes on it. I can go through all the contracts and things like that you need, and kind of act as an in-house counsel type of person, and at the same time raise some capital for your deals. And that was kind of how I got my foot in the door for that first deal. And it was 250 units. So it was a large deal.
That's awesome. And then did you have to find a partner? Because I think that's the other part, like, because there's the analytical brain, right? And then there's the different, there's a driver personalities, analytical, amiable, expressive, right? Different strengths, different things here. So you had to escape your W-2 mindset. Then you had to just take some action, right? But did you bring in any partners, or walk us through how that helped you to get to the next level?
Yeah, the big thing was networking and finding people that I wanted to work with. And I networked with other folks that were already in the space. That were already syndicating multifamily deals. And I met one guy that I really liked, and we hit it off, and we still talk, and we still do some deals together. And he basically brought me in and said, look, I'll show you the ropes. What can you bring? He knew that I had stuff to bring to the table from a investing background and a legal background. So it really comes down to networking, and again, surrounding yourself with those people that are already doing what you want to do, so they can kind of act as, a mentor of sorts.
Yeah. So on that first big 200 unit deal, the one that kind of, or the 300 unit one, are you, I'm curious, are you a GP? Did you do it with partners, or what was your role in that? And how did you solidify that role to make it a win-win for everybody?
Yeah, GP, came in as a GP, and like I said, raised capital, acted as in-house counsel, helped review all the contracts and the documents that came in, second set of eyes on everything, and continued investor relations.
Perfect. Love that. So that's really exciting, because I think yeah, you said there's ideas, there's the knowledge, and there's the action, and then there's the actual application. So what did you learn most about that first big one that you said, oh, I wish I would have known like this, or I would have done that? Or are there any kind of like little shifts that you would have made for somebody who's looking to step up from the commercial real estate brokerage world, or maybe the smaller single family duplex world kind of thing, and going big on like a 200 unit?
Yeah, I think the big thing is just starting to put things in as a system, and that's with really any business. But start thinking about things in a systematic way, as in, how can I repeat this on the next one? Let me put these things down on paper. Let me make lists. Let me build out my CRM and my marketing funnels and things like that. Now it's going to be very time consuming the first time you do it, but after that, those things are set, they're in place. So just make sure that you keep lists and have a really good understanding of what you're doing, why you're doing it, even though it is a little bit of a whirlwind the first time, so that it's repeatable the next time and the next time and the next time.
Got it. Okay. So building systems, right, versus just buying real estate, right? Like another way to put it, like, we're not in the business of buying real estate or raising capital. We're in the business of building systems and processes, right? And putting those key players in place to make those systems work. Is that a fair summary?
Yeah, absolutely.